All right, sounds great. Like I said, my name is Alicia Exantis. You're going to see my lovely photo go ahead and pop up on this next slide next to the three amazing women who will support me during this time, during the exhibitor TPF, during the DeSoto County Ahead, specifically with exhibitors. Lindsay is working with exhibitors with me. We have Sherry, who is the initiative lead, and then Erica is the project manager for the DeSoto County Ahead event. Their emails are listed. If you need anything, that's a great way to get in contact with us. All right, just a little housekeeping. We do ask that you mute your microphones whenever you're not speaking. This session will be recorded as we stated. If you have any questions, feel free to raise your electronical hand or your actual hand, or you could always pop something into the question box. Erica, Sherry, and Lindsay will be monitoring all of those, but we will have a question and answer session at the end, which is also a great time to just hold on to your questions if you think they can wait, and we can answer them then. Our agenda for today, we're going to go ahead and do some event overview and background information. Hearing over 70% of you came last year. A lot of this will sound familiar. And then the new folks that are here, if you have any questions, there's a lot of people here that can support you. We'll go over event information, social media, exhibitor setup day information, day of information, connections that you'll make. We'll review and verify exhibitor registration, especially for all of those who will be managing and working the booth. And then we'll review some best practices for your exhibitor booth day of. All right, Sherry, I'm going to pass it over to you and we're going to review some background information.
All right. Thanks, Alicia. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to see everyone from DeSoto County here, and the fact that we are ready again to have our second year DeSoto County Ahead event. And I wanted to just mention to those of you as a reminder, last year we had about 325 people attend the event. We had 50 organizations at the resource fair, and it was very electric. You know, we just started feeling everyone sharing and starting to meet and learn each other about all their programs and services that were available. Many of you which may not have known that other organizations could help even your clients or the people that are your consumers. So this year we're still on target for about 50 to 55, maybe even more than that, folks that'll be registered with exhibits there. But I also wanted to mention that last year you asked us to expand the resource fair, both by participants and by the amount of time that we had. And so at this year's event, you're going to see later on where we will be doing that, and we've expanded it somewhat. So where did we start? Why did we start this particular event, and how did this DeSoto County Ahead initiative begin? Well, there were many community conversations that most of you participated in that gave the Patterson Foundation feedback on what you wanted to see happen in your community. Because remember, here at the Patterson Foundation, we don't arrive with the answer. We arrive with the questions. We listen, we learn, and then we share back with all of you in ways that your aspirations will be able to be seen. So we're so excited about the event. After those conversations, many of you participated with the Harwood Initiative. And so there's been so much happening, and especially with our other collaborative funding partners throughout the 4-county region. And so not just TPF that's been happening. So we're excited to give you updates of where many of these things stand at this event. And thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you on January the 8th. Alicia.
Thank you so much, Sherry. All right, materials. We wanted to go ahead and point out 2 materials that were emailed to you yesterday. If for some reason you did not receive that email, Erica is going to drop both of the links into the chat box now. One is the exhibitor packet. This provides general information and details specifically about the DeSoto County Ahead event. The other one is a communications guide. This provides information about media inquiries and some example talking points about social media and details that you can share with your networks about all of your involvement in the event. Perfect. Exhibitor setup. We realize everyone here on the call today did go ahead and select one of the times in blue to go ahead and set up their exhibitor booth, but we wanted to put them up here to show you in case for some reason you needed to change to a different time, or if these times end up not working for you, you can always give us and reach out to us via email. We're more than happy to work with you in switching times or getting something set up for you. And then in red is the big thing for this slide here. All exhibitors must have their exhibit booth set up, ready to go by 3 o'clock on January 8th. The event does start at 4, and last year we had a ton of people at the door ready to get started. So 3 o'clock is what time we're asking for you to have your booth completed. When you come into the front, you will check in with a TPF representative in the lobby. That's where you will receive your assigned table number and location. You will then enter into the Turner Center, and the first table you're going to see is Lindsay and I at the exhibitor registration booth setup table. I'm sure we have a really cool name for that table, but you're going to see our faces and we'll be able to point you in the direction of the number booth that you will go to for your organization. If you have any questions at any time, that will definitely be the spot to find us, but we'll also walk around to check on you throughout the event. With unloading, you can unload through that front door, or you can go into the back side, which is technically the east garage door entrance, to come through, drop off your materials. But we do ask if you do that to go back up front, which is the south main entrance, to park your car. Materials that will be there for you and your organization is an 8-foot table with 2 chairs. We will not have any electrical outlets available for your table and for your organization. We do also want to let you know we're expecting 400 plus local residents. Some of these residents also are Spanish speaking and or Haitian Creole speaking. So if you do have any type of materials for that population, that would be great. Or even anyone who's able to translate. Those are great things to think about as you come as an organization to our event. Day of event. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get started at 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock to 6 p.m. will be the resource fair. We do ask that you have your booth staffed at all times during that time, as well as at that end there. You're going to see 2 bold sections. That's specifically for you exhibitors. At the end, that 7:38, that'll be the last call for our resource fair. Okay, so I pointed out the bold. I'm going to go back through that schedule. Welcome, resource here from 4 to 6, 6 to 6:45, dinner. 6:45 to 7:30 will be the program presentation. And like I said, last call for resource fair. There's going to be a lot of people still wanting to get their stickers from your booth. So we would love if you would head on back at that time. Keep in mind, when we say that your exhibitor booth has to be staffed, we do not mean all 3, 4, 6 people have to be there at one time. We are all about you engaging and connecting. Last year, it was awesome to hear different exhibitors come up to us and say, wow, when we're at things like this, we don't get the chance to talk to others in the community doing what we're doing. And that's what we strongly encourage you to do. Please, have a couple people there running your booth because it is important for the community to hear about your organization, but take some time to step away and go connect with others, engage with others, and see what they're doing in DeSoto County. Exhibitor passport. All right, this is the hot ticket item at this event. The passport's going to look just like that photo down below. Each of you will get a numbered sticker, and when someone comes to your exhibitor booth, you will provide the sticker to them and they will add it to their passport. Any attendee or exhibitor that engages with 25 booths or more will receive a $25 gift card. And then all of those who enter for that gift card will be put into a raffle, and one will win a $1,000 pay it forward to the nonprofit of their choice that resides in DeSoto County or partially operates and at least partially operates in DeSoto County. So big question that you're going to hear from a lot of people walking around. Where do we go to get our $25 gift card? You're going to go back to that front table where you saw me and Lindsay, that exhibitor booth right in the front. That's where they'll go. That's where you'll go to get your gift card and be entered into that $1,000 drawing. Let's see here. Yep, and we strongly encourage you to visit other booths. Linz, I think I'm good with that one. Who will you connect with? Listed here are all of the organizations we have ready to go with a booth set up for the DeSoto Ahead event. We'll make sure that you do get this recording so you're able to go back and look. And if for some reason you do not see your organization's name on here, feel free to reach out via email. You can even drop it in the chat there, because we want to make sure all of you are able to connect and be with each other, see who will be there. Also, if you do see an organization not on there and you're thinking, why are they not on there? Please forward them that registration link and talk to them about the event. We would love to have, or we have room for a couple more organizations. All right, social media. Social media is a great way to connect and share what's going on for our day of event, also before and after. We have a couple hashtags here. You'll see some of us using hashtag DeSoto County Ahead, hashtag TPF Aspire, hashtag Turn Outward. And we would love if you'd also tag the Patterson Foundation when you are using social media, specifically about the DeSoto County Ahead event. So, big question of the day. Have you registered everyone from your booth as an attendee? Remember, I gave you double thumbs up when I talked about dinner on the schedule. We want to make sure everyone here is fed and they're able to, get a great amount of food while we're eating. So that's very important for us to have all of the people at the booth registered as an attendee. They do not need to register for the link to be an exhibitor if you already have, but the attendee is very important. There's a QR code. If you're feeling fancy, you can go ahead and get that with your phone, or Erica has dropped it into our link there in the chat box, just to make sure everyone in your booth is registered as an attendee. I know many of you have done this before, specifically over 70% of you were with us, but in true TPF fashion, we are going to go ahead and just review some exhibitor best practices. We do encourage a welcoming smile and making a friendly impression to everyone. Before the event starts, feel free to go ahead and start walking around and connecting then, as well as connect during. Introduce your program, your service, or your organization in a clear, easy language. We do highly recommend branding and marketing tools to attract people to your table. Incentives and rewards are also a great idea. Like we said, we are expecting 400 plus, so make sure you keep that number in mind. And all attendees will receive a bag. So they'll also have a good, easy way to carry things that you are offering. And then, we ask that you be yourself, connect with the community in real life and see what happens. DeSoto County is a really magical place when it comes to connecting. So we're really excited to see it. We have an example table here, Forever Friends Animal Hospital. We love their pop-up there, displaying some of their animals, bright colors, smiling faces. It was awesome to have them at the event, and they're a great example. Honorarium. All right, here we go. As an appreciation for your participation in the DeSoto County Event Resource Fair, any 501c3 nonprofit organization who meets both of the following will receive a $150 donation. We're also going to call that an honorarium from the Patterson Foundation to their organization or an organization of their choice that is operating in DeSoto County. So the two things that need to be done to qualify is participating fully in one exhibitor info webinar. All of you can check that off of your to-do list because you are here today. And then the second one is participating in the actual event, that resource fair on January 8th. Information will be collected in our after action survey. You will receive an email today asking you specific questions so that we can go ahead and make sure that honorarium is going to the right place. When you open up that survey, I want you to know that these three things will be needed. So feel free to gather that information before you go ahead and click it or log in to do it. We will need the organization's name that you want the honorarium to go to, whether it's yours or if you're choosing someone else in DeSoto County, the address of that organization, and specifically who it should be addressed to when we are mailing that $150 donation. Checks will be mailed out to the organization of your choice after the January 8th meeting. Again, we have our QR code. If you want to go ahead and get that pulled up on your phone, ready to fill it out, you're more than welcome. And then we also have the link here, after action survey link in the chat. And you will get an email as well with it coming today. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me chatter away. We look forward to seeing all of you at the DeSoto County Ahead Resource Fair. If we will have our question session now, but if for some reason you have any questions, any concerns, please don't hesitate to email axantistpf@gmail.com. You've gotten a ton of emails from me. You're more than welcome to send me one, or the other 3 ladies that are here with me today. We're here to help and support you in any way that we can. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and do our question session. So if you have a question, feel free to raise your hand or click the raise hand. All right, Maria, we're ready for you.
Okay, I just have a question about the difference between the attendees and the exhibitors. So obviously I'm going to be the exhibitor because I'm having a booth, and I'm going to have a couple of my staff with me. Should I register them as exhibitors or as attendees? So, and it's still time to do that because I have not done that. I register myself but not them because I'm not sure who is going to be there.
No problem. No problem. Yes, we have your registration as an exhibitor. So that's done. Your exhibitor registration is complete. Attendees, we need everyone that will be there who will be participating in the resource fair, which we hope you will as an exhibitor, the dinner, as well as what will take place after the dinner. So yes, you and anyone that is working that table with you will also sign up for the attendee. So I'm thinking you're probably the only person that did both, but now they will do the attendee sign up.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Any questions? If you think of one later, again, please feel free to reach out. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming today. I cannot wait to see your smiling faces in DeSoto County on January 8th, and have a great rest of your day. Stay warm, DeSoto County. Stay warm.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.